Hello everyone, welcome to Analog IAS Prelims High Yielding Series for Prelims 2020, and the topic for today's video is the Faith for Earth initiative. Before talking about this initiative, let us have a brief background about United Nations Environment Program. It is simply called the UNEP, and the purpose of this global level body is to ensure that there is a coordinating body at a global level which brings together different countries on issues relating to sustainable development. So as you can see, the United Nations Environment Program is the leading global environment authority that sets the global environmental agenda. So what is the main focus of this body? It is trying to ensure that the environmental dimension of sustainable development. Now what do you mean by sustainable development? If you want to consume a particular natural resource, you have to use it in such a way that you completely don't exhaust the available natural resources today and put the future generations in trouble. So you are considering the impact of your actions on the future generations as well. That is the meaning of sustainable development. Now the global level body which talks about the environmental dimension of sustainability is UNEP. Now what is the objective of this body? Obviously, as we have spoken, we need a body that coordinates between various countries. Lack of coordination and investigation about various situations, as you can see in the present case, WHO has had limited success in obtaining information about the spread of COVID-19 from China. There were no preliminary level investigations carried out when there was an outbreak. So in order to avoid such kind of a scenario, we need a leadership role to be assumed by a global body, especially with respect to environment. The reason why we have to protect our environment is because the kind of economic model that we have right now is forcing us to think either in the terms of environment or economy. So it is sort of a battle between environment and economy, and it is in this context behavioral change becomes crucial. Unless and until people are convinced that both economy and environment go hand in hand, we cannot protect our environment. So it is that role that UNEP is trying to effectively manage. So in tune with that particular requirement, today in our world, spiritual values for more than 80% of the people living on earth have been driving forces for behaviors. It is the recognition of this fact that if you can associate environmental programs and environmental thought as such with the values associated with spirituality, probably we can enforce better behavioral standards from people. That is the idea behind this Faith for Earth initiative. So the spiritual values in many countries, spiritual beliefs, religions are definitely the main drivers for cultural values, social inclusion, political engagement, and economic prosperity. So why not use all these factors for initiating a change with respect to how we think towards our environment and therefore our sustainable development goals in 2030. India aspires to achieve these sustainable development goals by 2030. And one of the most important SDG goal is building sustainability goals through partnership. SDG goal number 17 talks about this. So this Faith for Earth initiative can be considered as an initiative to fulfill this objective. Now what is the resolution that was brought out by this body or this initiative? Promotion of inter-religious and intercultural dialogue. So there is a reason why we need cooperation between different sects of people. Unless and until we realize that we have to work together, there are no better times than the present COVID-19 times, where we understand the importance of respecting the nature and cooperating in peace. So therefore this resolution becomes even more important in this present context. Now let us have a look at a set of questions. The first one is, consider the following statements about Faith for Earth initiative. It is an initiative of UNESCO. So most of the aspirants, if they want to take an intelligent guess, since faith is a matter of culture and UNESCO is a cultural body, they might mistake this first statement to be correct. So that is the reason for me putting this option here. Let us have a look at the second statement. to encourage, empower, and engage with faith based organizations as partners in sustainable development. Yes, this is right. The first statement is false. So the answer is 2 only. Now, with respect to the second question, I want you guys to pause this video, do your research, and comment the answers in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video. That's it for now. Keep watching this series.